At the age that I'm at in my life, I had pictured myself to be way farther by now. By the age of 17, I had read certain books like Rich Dad Poor Dad and Think and Grow Rich, and I had told myself that by 25, I'd have a Lambo. By 25, I would be financially free. I wouldn't be in a position to where I would have to work for another man. Well, I was on that journey, on that path. I was building momentum, and I got knocked down a couple times, but I kept trying. And the main thing to do is in those situations is to make sure that you don't stop trying, to make sure that you just have faith in the process. You have faith in the vision. You have faith in what you're working towards. And that's the only thing that's ever going to push you through. Unless you quit, then you're never going to be considered a failure. If you don't stop, if you don't stop just trying and trying and trying and trying, then you can never be called a failure because you kept going. And then the way I see it is, if I was to die today, that at least I'm working towards something and I'm not just submitting to life. Like I've said in other videos, I've noticed how when you have a family and you start to become older and you get bills and you get this and you get that, it becomes real easy to succumb to life and to get grounded into the ground and give up and quit. It's for me to even have ideas about this, or me to have this type of mentality in my head sometimes, it's just mind-boggling, because I would never see myself as that type of person. But then the amount of resistance that I'm going through right now has caused me to think like that, and now I can see it from that point of view. From before, when I was younger, I wouldn't see it like that, and I would just, this person's a loser, he gave up. But it becomes really hard the more older you get. It's really tough. It is hard to keep going, and I admit that it's very hard. I want to give up every single day, but the only thing we can do is just to keep trying and having faith in everything that you're doing and trusting that it'll work out. Trusting in the process. That's all you can do, is just trust the process. Just trust the process. I'm still working at this point. I got multiple businesses going, but I'm just not at that point where, I can safely say that I don't have to work for, a company. But that company is a vehicle for me to keep investing into my businesses, to eventually I can get to that point. And I might not get to it now. I might not get to it before 30. I might not get to it before 35. But, I'm going to keep trying and keep pushing and keep going and going and going and going. And I'm just never going to settle. So just try to trust the process and just keep pushing forward. And nobody might not see the success or any type of moves that you're making, but that's okay, because you're doing it for you and you're doing it for your future family. Just keep pushing forward every day. Just never settle. Never give in. Never let life push you down to a point to where you can't come back from. Just dig yourself out of that hole. If you're still alive, you still got a chance to do that. You still have a chance to try. Just remember what I'm saying.